out is Philip Rudling, the new Foundation Director of AFC Wimbledon Foundation. First of all, of course, how have you got into the job here, of course, because you came from Leyton Orient?
Yeah, I've worked at Leyton Orient for a long time, about 20 years. In my role there, I did a whole sort of range of sort of positions within that job. And my background kind of is education. So we developed lots of education projects. We had about 100 young people by the end doing sort of full-time BTEC sport qualifications and a whole range of other bits and pieces. So, but the opportunity came up to be the foundation director at Wimbledon, and it's a club I always kind of followed over the years. And it was a great opportunity for me really to sort of become director and take on some new challenges.
Absolutely, it's a foundation that's grown very quickly in a short period of time. It's achieved quite a lot. What have you made of the work they've done and the staff you've inherited?
Yeah, so I've been here about a month, and most of that month I've spent my time sort of getting to know the staff, obviously, getting to know the areas, and also finding out the work of the foundation. And it's been great because obviously there's been excellent work achieved in the last few years. And my remit really is just to kind of build on that really, and see if I can bring in some sort of new funding streams and perhaps some new ideas as well.
There's a lot more that we can do, of course, and in particular, in view of Plough Lane and Wimbledon in the future, really looking to expand back into Merton now, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely, and that's one of the attractions, particularly when I got the post, was I was excited about the stadium development, and as a foundation, there's lots of sort of potential work we can do there. So a big part of my remit is to make sure that the foundation is out and about as much as possible in the borough of Merton. Obviously, we are doing things in Kingston and Wandsworth in particular as well. But the focus for me has to be establishing ourselves as much as possible in that borough and making sure that we are part of the community of Merton.
There's so much that a football club can do within a community, and there's such a broad base of subjects that the foundation covers. So just sort of touch upon that in terms of what you can do.
Yeah, I mean, one of our big remits probably the next 12 months is to make sure our schools programme and education programme is well established. So we've done some good stuff in the past. But we've got some additional funding from a project called Primary Stars, which is a Premier League charitable foundation, charitable fund stream of funding, and that gives the freedom to actually offer most schools in Merton some sort of engagement. So we'll go into primary schools, do sports coaching, but also in particular look at sort of curriculum support. So we're keen to do things around literacy and numeracy, kind of using the power and motivation of sport to engage young people, perhaps reluctant learners, some of them. And make a difference in the classroom, as well as obviously hopefully putting some good sort of PE curriculum time sessions together. So that's kind of a key remit for the next 12 months for me.
And in terms of getting sort of first team players involved as well, that's still something that the foundation can do and plays an important role as well in attracting people to come along to events, yeah? Yeah,
absolutely. I mean, the club have been really welcoming. I've sort of met a lot of the guys at training grounds early on. Over the summer programme, we've had a sort of traditional coaching programme, and we've had 3 or 4 players each week come down, and that's always great. It's always great for the kids to see the players, taking time to come down and meet them and sort of engage with them. So yeah, we'd like to get the first team and the youth team as well involved as much as possible.
What programmes have we got going on currently, and how have we got sort of plans for the future for other ones?
Yeah, well, so over the summer programme, sort of short time I've been here, we're doing, as I said, traditional summer coaching programmes. We've got another couple of weeks of that to finish. And then moving forward, we've obviously got the education programme I mentioned. The other 3 strands really are, we've got a very strong women's and girls delivery programme at the moment, and we want to build on that. There's quite a lot of disability sessions going on as well. Again, that's another area where we've got some strength we want to sort of expand. And then the other 2 kind of areas for us, which again, there've been some pieces occurring, which has been some good stuff. But around health really, so there's lots of possible potential to do sort of health related projects. We've obviously got things like the walking football team, we've got projects like Fan Active, which have been delivered well in the past. We want to sort of work on those areas and support the sort of health and well-being of the local community as well, and perhaps work with some older people. I think everyone's perception is that we work with young kids and that's kind of all we do, but actually we're here as a community to work for all sections of the community in all age groups. So that's quite a big area. And then lastly, I suppose, sort of social inclusion. So again, my perception coming here was very different from the areas I've used to work in sort of East London. And I've thought it was going to be very sort of leafy suburbs, and a lot of it is like that, which is very nice. But obviously there are kind of sort of key areas of deprivation within Merton and other areas as well, lying alongside sort of quite wealthy areas. So sort of working on the estates, working with young people who've been perhaps sort of fairly deprived in their sort of upbringings and stuff. Is another area which interests me in particular. So I think we can use sort of the power of AFC Wimbledon to hopefully change their lives as well.
Absolutely. I mean, it is a family club, and people do sort of see things as well. It's a football club. They just play matches on a Saturday and during the week. But in this modern day and age, a football club really can make such a big difference in the community, can't it?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, not under my remit, but I know sort of the Women and Girls program, which is run sort of as part of the sort of Don's Trust. They cover a huge amount of sort of participants, and as a foundation, I think our remit is to go there and perhaps engage people who perhaps traditionally don't get involved in football. So one of our programs, or one of our small sort of projects, is to engage community groups from Kingston, from Merton and Wandsworth, invite them to a game, give them a sort of live experience of a football match, and hopefully from there we sort of can build relationships and support them as well.
You've been getting out there in the community already, as you said. You've been sort of meeting the groups and various sort of things that can be achieved within the community, but there's also that they can get in touch with us as well, can't they?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, as I said, been out and about quite a lot, as you said. But if any groups, any stakeholders, any community groups, any schools, and any other agencies want to speak to us, then just contact us through our website or on the office number, and we're very happy to pick up the phone and we'll come down and meet them. Yeah.